Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the return episode of Idiots Debate, where we sit here with no notes, no jargon, and basically just throw down on things that we are really passionate about but not very educated about. Today, we are talking about Batman, The Dark Knight versus the spoon-fed boy wonder.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What? No.
The invincible,
unbelievable genius.
the invincible Iron Man.
Yeah, there we go.
And obviously, debating for Iron Man is
Me, Gareth Vaughn.
and the Fox. I will be taking on the Dark Knight. So if you'd like your opening statements, because it was getting a little fiery before the cameras were rolling, I figured get the pleasantries out of the way and then get right to the dogfight. What were you trying to say?
What was I trying to say?
You said
that
Brucey
Tony
Boy's
Stark,
a little spoon-fed.
Yeah, that Tony Stark
baby.
was a super genius,
Mhm.
and that was actually like kind of somewhat accommodable to a superpower, as to where Batman is.
The world's greatest detective.
Well, how is he the greatest detective? And how is that comparable? How is being a detective comparable than creating a
He's
limitless,
also
powerless source
knowledgeable
and all the
in
iron
like
defenses?
237 martial arts, and he's mastered them all.
No way.
Yes.
237?
Yes. He is an accomplished and knowledgeable weightlifter. Like he's incredibly intelligent and sophisticated in multiple domains as a gentleman. He's the ultimate gentleman. And part of that is World's Greatest Detective. So yeah, you want to bring up Sherlock Holmes. That was a big inspiration for him. Just like Zorro was a big inspiration from him. And that's why he has a cape and a mask. And that's a big part of his knight persona and using fear. Because that's the movie that he watched before his parents got gunned down in the alleyway. Not only that, but a lot of his villains reflect his intellect, like the Riddler. Nobody else could handle the Riddler. Tony Stark would fucking...
Blow the litter.
He'd be at the bottom of a
Riddler.
bottle. He'd be like, fucking Riddler's killing all these people.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Alcoholic.
He'd just blow him up. He'd create nanotech that could find the Riddler.
That's true. He'd probably just fucking kill him. Find Edward Nygma.
Exactly.
All right, I'll concede that
And
point.
he creates
He would kill
sentient beings.
Ultron?
Ultron and Jarvis.
Yeah, Vision, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that was kind of a mistake. I'll give you Vision. He didn't really create Vision. It was like a bunch of things. It was like Ultron and the Stone and...
No, I'd give you Vision.
Yeah?
Because, especially the sentience. Like, Jarvis transferred into...
Even with Banner's help? Even though he had Banner's help there?
So that's... excuse me. That's a discussion we can have. Right now, it's just a one-on-one. Let's talk about the things they did individually, and then we should talk about, like, with Avengers and with Justice League.
Alright.
Like tech. Like, not necessarily... Well, Iron Man gets to bring Hulk, and Batman gets to bring Superman, but... with the stuff that he knows from the
And
Watchtower.
has access to.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like Tony Stark is head of S.H.I.E.L.D. now for some reason. Or now Batman has the Watchtower, so he could do things from space, like stuff like that. But I think we save that towards the end of the conversation because...
What is the Watchtower? Hold on, I don't know about that.
The Watchtower is the satellite home of the Justice League that's in like outer space so that they could like defend outer-versal threats before they get to Earth. They're notified first.
Gotcha.
And Cyborg basically lives up there, but he uses boom tubes to teleport people back and forth from there. So Batman up there with something like Brother Eye, which we have seen him use, both in a city context and a state, like a country context. So with Brother Eye, I think he'd be able to like do a lot of crazy stuff, be able to lock down and find Tony Stark.
But even finding Tony Stark isn't the hard part. Because all you have to do to find Tony Stark is challenge him and he'll show up.
I think
that's part of his character.
He'd EMP the shit out of him. Like,
yeah.
If we're getting down to how he would just dismantle him, obviously, if it was just man-to-man, Bruce would manhandle Tony Stark. It's not a question.
All right, fair enough.
If they're just in suits and they're drinking martinis and Tony Stark's like, I don't think you would,
But
cowboy.
Tony Stark's suit is a suit.
He goes to punch him and it's just metal face.
Yeah,
he
did that in the last Avengers movie.
I think
he had
Winter
the suit.
Soldier. Something like that.
He had the...
With his glasses and it turned, like...
Yeah.
Bulletproof?
No, but that he had a suit on. That was literally just like normal clothing.
Right.
It was like,
that was Infinity War.
It was Infinity War?
He stepped through it and it was all...
Yep.
So his shit got cooler and cooler towards the end. I'll give you that. But they fast tracked a lot in the movies compared to the comics. So if we're talking like Golden Age Iron Man versus Golden Age Batman, fucking no question. But I think we're talking about contemporary Batman versus contemporary Iron Man.
Fair enough.
And MCU Iron Man.
So is that a win then for Iron Man? One win for Iron Man?
Wait, what?
If we're talking about Golden Age Batman versus Golden Age Iron Man, and the
Batman would win.
No,
Not a question.
What does he have?
Batman was a tin or Superman. Oh, fucking Tony Stark was a tin can alcoholic.
Not in his Golden Age.
Yeah, he wouldn't have like. But now, because of
What's your definition
60
of Golden
years,
Age?
it's actually not even my definition. It's a comic book definition. So
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the Golden Age of the characters.
No. So there's golden, silver, bronze, and then technically copper. Like people like Harley Quinn and Deadpool are Bronze Age superheroes. Silver Age is like a lot of the superheroes from Marvel, like Marvel because they're like late 70s, and then Golden Age is primarily like really early Marvel, Captain America, early Hulk, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and then they get to Silver Age, and then they're a little like Silver Age. Superman is honestly quite overpowered. Like he was pulling around planets like it was nothing.
Batman?
Superman.
Oh.
But Batman was best friends with that Superman.
Well.
And they would, tussle.
No way.
Oh yeah.
How? To what end?
Judo. To what end? To train.
Okay, I see.
But he's a skilled combatant. No pun intended.
So you're talking about skilled combatant?
Of course. So that's why I'm saying if they're just two men in like tuxedos without their tech, they don't have their bat suit, you don't have your Iron Man, Tony Stark, whatever, man to man, Batman would absolutely decimate Tony Stark. Bruce Wayne to Tony Stark would fight. Now, we can talk Iron Man suited up, fully prepped versus Batman with prep time, with an idea, with his gadgets. I still think Tony Stark gets wiped there. EMP, sonar, like distractions. I'm sure he's like throws some bats or something and it like messes up his targeting systems, and then he like grapples up and like breaks through or something. I could just see Batman just whipping down on Tony Stark.
There's no way.
Iron Man. Oh,
no, there's no way because he has so many suits too. Is he in just one, or did he access a bunch of them? The Hulk Crusher suit.
He'd probably come
Batman,
all out.
Dude.
Well, Batman actually has a Superman Buster type suit where it's all jacked up and mechanized as well. And even if it doesn't have kryptonite, which, is a powerful energy source, but if it doesn't have kryptonite because Superman's not involved, I still think that suited up Batman beats the shit out of Hulkbuster Iron Man. He went toe-to-toe with Superman. You think Hulkbuster Iron Man could go toe-to-toe with Superman?
I want to know when...
Batman Dawn of Justice.
Tell me about
2015. So, basically, Superman comes through, he fucks up Bruce's Batmobile, he rips it open, he's like, you need to stop. And he's like, whoa. And then he asks him, he's like, do you bleed? Because he's like, if you bleed, I'll fucking kill you. And from that point, Batman is like, all right, I can fucking take him. So then he goes back and he revamps his suit, and he has like these glowing blue eyes and like everything mechanized. It looks kind of like Tony Stark's version 1 suit, but it's all batterized, and it has eyes. And then he comes
so
back
it's comparable
with
to
kryptonite.
version 1 then?
No, but it's batterized.
What is batter up? Okay, fine.
Batman eyes.
Yeah, I got you.
And he goes toe to toe with Superman, and the only thing that stops him is he's like, Martha, and he's like, that's my mom's name. He's like, that's my mom's name too.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but since
So
you're bringing up
Superman's
movies,
ass?
yes. And then in where that's referring to is the 1984 Batman Returns, Dark Knight Returns, which when Batman's way older, he also has a mechanized suit to fight Superman, and he beats the shit out of him, but then he has a heart attack and dies on top of him. So both of those instances, I have a comic book instance and I have a movie instance. So what do you want? I have another comic book instance in the New 52 in the Court of Owls finale, when they enter the Batcave, he has the Bat Mech. And it's literally like 3 times the size of Hulkbuster, and it's a big bubble dome with bat ears, and he's in there with big old fucking mechanized hands, and he's just murking them because they're zombies. He's basically killing them. So, I don't think Tony Stark could murk them all.
No. He's pretty good at crowd control. We've seen this a lot.
When? I mean, the Hulkbuster, and he fought Hulk, but where's the crowd control?
Ultron, dog, when Ultron was coming after them.
Those little peons?
Yeah. But there was a bunch of them. You're comparing zombies to Ultrons?
Yeah, Talons. Talons are sick, bro. There's a lot. I made a Facebook page about Talons.
Talons are
Talons
zombies?
in the Court of Owls, they're kind of like zombies, but they're like super trained, like could go toe to toe with Batman unarmed. Fucked up Nightwing, fucked up Robin. Like, yeah, they're legit. They're sicker than the League of Assassins in the Batverse, which they don't like to get a lot of credit because they're like, oh, you basically just made up a villain and acted like they were in Gotham the whole time. I love the storyline of the Court of Owls, but that's like a huge like turning point for the scaling if we're talking of mechanized Batman.
So bats hate owls then?
Well, yeah, that's why Owlman is the inversion, like evil Earth 3 version of Batman.
Is he really? I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
Ultraman, Powering, Owlman, Superwoman. It's a pretty cool storyline.
Nice.
Crisis on 2 Earths, if you ever want to check it out. Sorry, you got me talking comic books. I'm going to bring up the fucking ones. So what else do you have about Tony Stark? How do you combat that Bruce is more disciplined and honorable, and Tony Stark is an alcoholic and a traitor?
Not always. He's not always.
He's an alcoholic and a traitor. Better. And in the comics,
he becomes a father.
Demon in a bottle.
I don't know anything about the comics, so I guess
I mean, it is in the 80s, so
it.
it was a while ago. But still, you think because he became a father and then left his family and died, now he's all sick with it?
He was always sick with it. He was sick with it when he built a suit in a cave and came out of nowhere.
Tony Stark
built this in a cave.
A box of scraps.
Dismantled his own company, fought the villain.
Yeah. No, Iron Man 1 is really good, but so is like Batman Begins.
That's true.
So,
but Iron Man 1 from Batman Begins, Iron Man 1 destroys Batman from Batman.
Okay, yeah, let's talk films then.
Yeah, like 50 caliber rounds, dog, flamethrowers. I guess he has a flame retardant. Batcape is flame retardant. They say that in Batman 1, I'm pretty sure. They're like flame retardant, waterproof, this, that. This.
So
his cape is everything.
So then is this really Tony's team versus Batman's team? Because what you're talking about is really relevant. The fact that a lot of Batman's gadgets come from Lucius Fox.
I don't think you can put it quite like that because part of Tony's superpower is to create his own team. So like with Jarvis and his lab
versus what about Pepper?
Batman. I don't know.
Wife.
Yeah.
She's
even without Pepper. She created Jarvis without Pepper.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you think he continues his company and has everything running the way that it does?
At least his lab.
Okay, here's the other thing. Tony Stark, millionaire?
Billionaire.
Billionaire?
Yeah, for sure. Did you see the Avengers Tower?
Bruce Wayne, billionaire. Big B.
How much is...
Dude,
you gotta Google it now.
You gotta Google it. Dude, how do people not know that Big B is not Batman? It's just crazy, like, how rich and powerful, like, Bruce Wayne's supposed to be, and then he's, like, nowhere to be found, and then, like, beating the shit up out of people, and he's also, like, 6'2" and jacked, and people are like, wow, he's just a crazy businessman, inherited money. Like, fuck.
Look, this is one of the most searched who's worth more, Batman or Iron Man.
Let's figure this out right here, right now. Who's gonna get a W? Idiots debate. Should never have taken
Oh, what?
Batman got way more?
No.
Explain.
They got 15 of them. Hold on, I'm trying to find it on that article.
Oh, wow. You see, this is why idiots debate. No. You can't bring shit up except for out of your own noggin. But it's fine.
Number 1 is Aquaman?
Arthur Curry?
Yeah.
Oliver Queen's also pretty rich.
Black Panther's number 2. That makes sense because he's king.
Oliver Queen's really rich.
Eventually, he funded the development of the famous Iron Man suit. While Tony Stark is not the richest hero in all movie history, his net worth is $12.4 billion higher than Bruce Wayne's, and was one of the highest net worths.
That's movies, though.
Yeah.
Look up comics.
Number 4 is
Oliver Queen?
Bruce Wayne, of course.
Oh. Where's Oliver Queen on that list? Green Arrow. He's supposed to be a billionaire. Queen Industries.
Let's see.
Who else?
Number 5, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. That makes sense. They're going to come out with a Fantastic movie 2025.
6. This guy should probably be richer.
Oh.
Adrian Veidt.
Veidt,
yeah.
From,
because he has, like, galactic money. I feel like that's worth more than Earth money.
I don't think it's galactic money.
He flies in a spaceship.
Let me see. You're talking about from Watchmen, right?
No, from...
That is from Watchmen.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I thought that was someone different.
Yeah, he's the smartest man on Earth, but in the comedian's like...
Charles. I don't know where that's coming from.
Oh, he owns the Institute.
I guess so.
Good for everybody.
Warren Worthington 2 Angel?
Yeah, he got his wings clipped, and then they gave him metal ones.
Emma Frost, the White Queen. I don't even know.
Just bringing up X-Men stuff.
Kingo.
That's from Eternals.
Green Hornet, number 11.
Green Hornet, that's not even Marvel or DC. It's Dynamite Comics. The Shadow, that was the shit. He was cool too. Sunspot. Yeah, this is just
Doctor Strange.
A wild list.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck us. It's Doctor Strange. He'd get his ass whipped by Batman too.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Strange should technically be able to kill anybody because he can have portal. If he can portal someone in half. Like, how did they not just create a portal around Thanos' hand and portal that shit fucking somewhere?
Because this isn't Rick and Morty.
Well, they could have. Portal tech is the ultimate destroyer.
Then where's your
Doctor
Mr.
Strange
Hero?
just isn't.
See, Batman would have got the gauntlet.
Capacity.
Batman would have got the gauntlet.
No way.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is a good place to wrap for me.
Well, then you can't deny that Batman is the winner. So.
All right. Fine.
Good shit.
Fine. You win.
Sorry, Tony Stark fans. You can cry in the comments. Click that like button, subscribe, and have yourselves a wonderful day.